The New York Knicks' big acquisition this offseason was trading for Mikal Bridges, and man, Christmas Day did not disappoint for him. He showcased a huge game, putting up 41 points in a battle over the San Antonio Spurs where him and Wemby were going back and forth. Bridges was making some clutch shots, so I thought I'd bring you guys today an NBA 2K25 Christmas Day Mikal Bridges build. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas to you, Happy Holidays, all of that good stuff. It's your boy JD back with another NBA 2K25 build for you. And man, after that early Christmas Day game, I knew I had to bring you guys a Mikal Bridges build. The man dropped 41 points on 6 of 9 from 3-point shooting. He was on fire. Not only to start the game, but then to close the game out, he made some real clutch threes. Him and Wemby put on quite a show, to be honest with you. But I thought I would bring you guys this build. If you guys just saw my recent build that I did, my 6'8" two-way build, it's going to be a kind of a similar build, but this one's going to be more tailored. We're going to use his actual NBA 2K25 stats to replicate this one. So let's head over to the builder, put it together right now. If this build does help you out, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Alright, so here we are in the builder. We're going to put together this Christmas Day game, Mikal Bridges build. We're going to go right-handed, jersey number 25. Now, as far as the position and all that, the height, weight, and wingspan and stuff goes, we're going to go shooting guard. He's listing it as a shooting guard or small forward. But for this build, we're going to go shooting guard. We're going to go 6'6", just like he's listed. 209, and then he's listed with a 7'1 wingspan, but to get a couple of the attributes that we need, we do need to go just a couple ticks lower. So we're going to go 6'11 on the wingspan for this build. So 6'6", 209, 6'11. Let's get into the attributes and everything here. Like I said, you guys know I always start down by the physicals because they're tied into so many of the other badges and everything like that. Now, you can see in the game, his stats, he has an 80 speed with an 89 agility, 68 strength, and 85 vertical. We're going to get pretty close to those. For the speed, we're going to go up just a couple of ticks on that. We're going to go 85 for the speed. I think for a build of this type, you're going to want to have just a little extra speed. I think 80 is a little bit too low for a 6'6", perimeter type build. So we're going to go 85 for the speed. And then for the agility, we're going to go to an 86. Not quite up to that 89 threshold, but 86 will help unlock a couple of different badges for us as well. So we're going to go 86. And then he's got a 68 strength. We're going to bump that up by just a couple of ticks just so we can maximize our attributes and get a couple of extra little things here. We're going to go 73 on our strength. And then for the vertical, he's got an 85. We're going to take it up to an 80. I think that'll be plenty for this type of a build. We're not getting contact dunks or anything too crazy on this one, but we want to be athletic. Like I said, try to get as close to some of the actual stats as possible. So that's what we're going to do for the agility, the speed, all that fun stuff. Now let's head up and start with the finishing. You can see on the stats here, he's got a crazy 97 close shot. I mean, NBA players, you'd think most of them, maybe other than Ben Simmons, would have a pretty high close shot. We're not going to quite be able to get up to 97, but we are going to take it up to an 84. I think that'll replicate the style and the way the build is set up enough. Again, you'll be able to get those quick shots up and everything down low. We're going to go through all the attributes, and then I'll come back. I'll show you the badges here. For the driving layup, you can see he's got a 75. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to take this right up to a 75 as well. Same thing for the driving dunk. He has a 75 driving dunk, so we're going to match that here in the builder for making this build. Same thing on the standing dunk. We're going to go up to a 40. That'll get you access to a couple of the basic like under basket animations. And then you can see he's got a 57 post control. We are going to bump that up by just a couple of ticks up to 60, which when we put our mid-range up, will get us post-fade phenom on at least bronze. I think we need to have that for this type of a build. So kind of looking at the different badges and everything, you see you get float game and paint prodigy on silver. Paint prodigy will help, maybe if you're cutting to the hoop or you happen to get a rebound or something down low, go up quick with one of them little like close shot, layup type of shots. Paint prodigy on silver is going to help you do that. 75 driving layup, we just talked about the silver float game. Will also get you physical finisher on bronze as well to help finish around the rim. And then it'll give you layup mix master on bronze as well. So when you're driving to the hoop, maybe you get into one of them dunk animations, you get taken out of it, or you want to do one of them little switch ups. It's going to help you do that. It's going to help your spin, layups and your euros and everything just be a little bit more effective. 75 driving dunk, nothing too crazy here. You do get bronze posterizer and silver aerial wizard. You also get access to some pretty decent dunk packages as well. You'll get the athletics off one, and as far as a couple of other player, dunk packages, you'll get some of those. So you will be able to finish, if you have the open lane and everything like that. Get into the hoop. Talked about the 40 standing dunk. Again, that'll get you some of the basic under basket type of moves and everything like that. And then the post control. Again, when we put some of these other attributes up, you'll see these different badges over here go up. So finishing will be, it's decent, it's doable. Mikal Bridges isn't putting too many people on posters or anything like that. Maybe more of a 3-and-D type player, but he can finish around the rim. So we do have that 75, layup and driving dunk on there, again, just to match his NBA 2K25 stats. Keep it as true to form as possible. Now moving down here to the shooting, you can see he's got a 90 mid-range, an 83 ball, and then 65 on the free throw. You can see there's like a minus 21 on there. I feel like this free throw should probably be a little bit higher. But he was going off in this Christmas Day game. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that mid-range from the 90. We're going to put it up by 2 ticks up to a 92. As you can see, it's going to get us access to some better badges and everything like that. And then same thing with the 3 ball. He was knocking down some clutch 3. So I feel like instead of going 80, we're going to just take this up a couple extra ticks to 83 just to get us that limitless range badge. And then same thing for the free throw here. Using the extra attributes we have left over at the end, we're going to put this up to a 79. So if you're playing rec or anything like that with this type of a build, you're going to be more than consistent. It'll be enough to get the job done. As far as the badges and stuff like that go, you can see you get gold Deadeye, gold set shot specialist, gold shifty shooter, and then I mentioned that bronze post fade phenom, which is a tier 2 badge. So if you wanted to bump that up to silver with your max +1, you certainly could do that. And then, like I said, going from 80 to 83 on our 3 ball does get us bronze limitless range as well. So the shooting on this build is going to be very nice. And then also with a 92 mid-range, you'll get access to a lot of very nice jump shots. If you saw that 6'8" build that my Scottie Pippen build, I kind of called it, it has a very nice jump shot on it. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to that down in the description. I do have the jump shot that I am currently using on my active build. It's going to play very similar to this one, but I'll show you that jump shot in the link below if you want to go check that out. So that does it for the shooting. Let's move down here to the playmaking. You can see he has a 78 pass accuracy, 82 ball handle, and 72 speed with ball. As far as the pass accuracy goes, we're going to take that right to that 78 threshold. As you can see, that'll get us that versatile visionary over there on the right hand side. We'll come back to that in just a second. As far as the ball handle goes, instead of going 82, we're going to take that down by 1 notch. You see, we don't lose any badges or anything like that. We're going to go 81 for the ball handle. And then kind of same thing here, the speed with ball, instead of going 72, we're going to take that up by a couple of extra ticks to a 75, which you see will unlock lightning launch on silver, just to help you be a little bit quicker off the dribble. That 81 ball handle we just talked about gets you bronze ankle assassin, silver handles for days, gold strong handle, obviously very nice badge to have, especially when you're trying to attack the hoop and stuff like that, and then silver unpluckable as well. So the playmaking on this build is going to be very solid, especially if you're, you could ISO a little bit with this build. If you're a little bit of a secondary ball handler or whatnot, with that 81 ball handle, you can have access to a lot of very nice dribble moves and animations and everything like that. So definitely going to be able to get the job done, create your own shot, stuff like that. And then the pass accuracy at 78, we talked about that 78 pass accuracy gets you the bronze versatile visionary. It also gets you silver break starter and silver dimer, just to help your teammates out a little bit on that passing side as well. Get you access to some decent pass styles on this build to go along with that 78 pass accuracy. So again, playmaking is going to be pretty solid on this one. Last but not least, we're going to move down to the defensive side of things. You see he has a 69 interior. We're not going to go quite up to 69. We're actually, for this particular build, because we need some attributes to go in some other places, we're going to leave it right here at 48. The block or anything isn't going to be too crazy, so we're not going to have really paint patroller on this build, because we do need a 60 interior and then a 74 block. We're not going up quite that high, so we're going to leave the interior, like I said, right here at 48. The perimeter defense, you see he has an 88. He's really known for being like a two-way type player, so instead of going 88, we are going to bump this up. Like I said, we're doing more of the Christmas Day version of this build. We're going up to 92 on the perimeter defense. The steal, you can see it takes it up to 62 automatically when we move that perimeter defense up to 92. It takes your steal up to a 62. He only has a 46 steal in the game, but I think getting at least that 60 threshold is very key, and we do get that because of putting our perimeter defense up. And then for the block, he has a 52 block in his NBA 2K25 stats. I feel like on any type of a build, at minimum, if you can get it, unless you're really short or you've got short arms or whatever, I think you want 68 block to be able to unlock that bronze high flying denier. So we're going to go 68 on the block here. And then for the rebounding, you see he has 39 offensive rebound. We're just going to bump it up to a 40. I like nice round numbers. And then last but not least, the defensive rebound, we're just going to knock that up here using these last attribute points to get a 60, which does unlock bronze rebound chaser and bronze box out beast for us. So we're going to be able to get a few boards with this build for sure. I talked about that 68 block, getting the bronze high flying denier. That's going to help you get some of them chase down blocks, you know, helping from the weak side, help block shots, different things like that. 62 steal does unlock the bronze interceptor, which I think is a very important badge to have at a minimum. Then the 92 perimeter defense, we talked about that. Get you gold challenger, gold on-ball menace, gold pick dodger, bronze immovable enforcer, and then the Hall of Fame off-ball pest. I feel like I said, that's kind of one thing Mikal Bridges is known, not only for his shooting and creativity, you know, with the basketball, but also playing defense as well. He was kind of known as one of them really, kind of a lockdown perimeter type defender. His build name, if you remember seeing it, was like a two-way perimeter shot creator or something like that. So, you know, we want to be able to have some perimeter defense on there. So we're going 92. So that's going to go ahead and do it for the build. You can see we got pretty much almost, you know, all of his 2K25 stats put into the build. The close shot and the interior defense, you know, slightly off. We were able to use some extra attributes to bump up a few of the ratings, kind of level things out, get some extra additional badges. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shades up real quick. You can see the very first one we get is Mikal Bridges himself, Rolando Blackman, and then Devin DeSeal. For some reason, they still got Mikal Bridges on the Brooklyn Nets. Don't know why they haven't fixed that yet, but we do get that name of the two-way perimeter shot creator, his exact build name in NBA 2K25. So I think we did a pretty good job with this one. Let me know down below what other NBA players you guys want to see me use with their 2K stats to create. And so that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Mikal Bridges Christmas Day build. Like I said, it's going to play very similar to that 6'8" I showed you, just a little bit more athletic, can do a few more different things. But again, before you head out, don't forget to drop a like for your boy. Subscribe if you're new. We're on that road to 6,000 subscribers. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.